Dear friends, it is a talk 4 of wisdom training. I will continue on the subject of domination, and belief in domination and attachment to this belief. I wanted to say that attachment doesn't come from only things we actually like. It equally comes from the things we don't like. And so as far as domination is concerned, we look from the point of view of resignation that it may be. We can look at from the point of view of rebel against the domination or enforce the domination. Each of these topics are attached to the concept of belief in the very existence of domination, which is simply unnatural. So therefore it is a belief, because natural things we don't need to believe, like our experiences. Okay, so that's as far as I wanted to add to domination, and now I'm coming to another root beliefs which we hold. It is belief in ability to possess things. Well, possessing is simple. I possess, you could say, it's Samsung on which it is recorded. I bought it, it's mine. Or I possess certain ideas which I am very attached to. And I'm not saying I'm attached to the Samsung, but that's only the best thing I have to do to record these videos. But nevertheless, if somebody asks, whose this tablet is, I will say mine, it belongs to me. What is so, is it a natural state of being? Yes and no. Of course, it is, in order to have it somehow functional, it is important that this tablet is mine, so nobody come and make a mess out of it. It makes mess by itself, so it doesn't need, I make enough mess, so it doesn't need intervention of others. So it has a functional character. But so leave the Samsung alone, but talk to where the possessiveness really took a big leap forward. Where, as I said, we took the animal genes of possessiveness took the revenge. Because animals do possess things. If you had a dog, you know that a dog has a bone. Even its owner, even person he really likes, a dog will be very upset if you try to take this bone. He will warn you, and if another dog will wanted to take a bone, unless the other dog is super dominating, will fight for the bone. It's also, animals have the territoriality instinct very strongly. If any of you had a pleasure or displeasure of owning the male cat, a tomcat, and you will know that your place starts stinking, because the cat marks his territory and pee all around and make sure that another cat will not come up. And if you have a dog and a fenced yard, the dog will dutifully pee all around the male territory to mark its territory. That's what animals did, and it was important, otherwise they will fight all the time. So the other cat, which is reasonable, other dog will bark from the fence, but don't try to get to the territory. But with humans, there was the main thing which humans did. They, in the very beginning, where the human revolution, let's say, started, that humans believe things collectively. So when somebody brought not bones, but let's say a meat or some berries, let's say 50,000 years ago, the whole group very carefully divided it, and everybody was getting as much as it could get. If it was plenty, could eat up to, and as long as it wanted. If it was scarce, they make sure that everybody got to, and it was not somebody, a police, food police. They knew, they have the wisdom that they knew that everybody has to be fed. Otherwise the tribe, this extended small family will disappear. Maybe that's what happened with the Neanderthal who disappeared. We don't know, but we know that it disappeared. And we are around and listening to this video. Few thousand, hundred, or say dozens, thousand years ago. So this belief, but we believe, the belief in possessiveness is an attachment to what we possess. It doesn't end up on the animal level and end up on my thing. We possess land. And that was the first thing people start to possess. The sacred thing, which was land, Mother Earth, or whatever, was not to be possessed. It's for everybody to have it. And people start to possess. And they have a piece of land, and that's mine. I have the crops from this piece of land. It started to take place 10,000 years ago, and it have a consequences unbelievable, because now comes the domination. A person who had a bigger piece of land, have a bigger crops, could dominate the possessor of the smaller. Because when there came a drought or something, from the small piece of land, the other one couldn't survive. So start serving the possessor of a bigger one. So the bigger piece of land could dominate the smaller. It's typically animal. The stronger dog dominates the weaker dog. Except it went through this number of possessiveness. But we don't only possess tablets or land or houses. We possess, on the one hand, incredible fortune, like, I don't know, who is the greatest forger? I forgot his name. Everybody knows his name, of course I forgot. I knew I forgot. The owner of Amazon, or infamous Zuckerberg, who is... And these people wants to possess more and more and more and more, completely like robots, just possess more, be bigger. It's ridiculous, but that's what they do. Then they can do some illegal thing and go to jail, but for them it was worth it. They possessed more. But we possess not only the material property, we possess our beliefs. And that becomes complicated. From that comes every ideology possessed of the possessive of belief. We possess the religious belief, we possess the scientific beliefs, etc. Well, the beliefs, just to end with this talk, because it's getting too long, a few words about beliefs. There are very harmful beliefs, and those two I don't need to talk about, but they could be useful beliefs. For example, the Newton's law of gravity. It was incredibly useful beliefs. On the basis of beliefs, people built houses, made aeroplanes, and wrote innumerable number of scientific papers. And here comes the Einstein and saying, well, it's very good, but I have a better belief. So, of course, people rejected it. How dare this little guy go against our beliefs? Newton didn't care, he was well dead about our beliefs, until the moment when there was some obscure astronomic test showed that Newton's theory didn't work and Einstein did. And here we have better belief. And on this moment of better beliefs and useful beliefs, and many of them, I will end this talk. So, arrivederci. See you again.